Are we ready? Izime time! Hello, hello, hello! Welcome in, guys! It's so nice to see you all again tonight. Now, you may be wondering, chat, why is she so full of energy today? That's because I had a full night's rest. Full on! I have been resting enough for like the past 4 days, and it's been life-changing. I am so not tired, or I'm a lot less exhausted than I usually am, and I'm thinking this is probably the way to live, you know? Yeah, no, so I've been trying to be a bit more cautious about how much I sleep, with the exception of yesterday. Yesterday we had a little bit of a mini crisis, because we were sorting some stuff out, that pertains to a big event that we're going to be boofing at that is totally happening in May, and we are on a super duper tight schedule. So as a pseudo project manager, I was real stressed. But we pulled through. We still haven't found solutions to everything, but eventually we'll work it out. I'm sure we'll find a way to do that. Yeah, with that said, we do have a very special announcement, which I have not done a proper like command for yet. Let me let me just grab it for you real quick. So, for those of you guys who didn't see the ping on Discord or my retweet on okay, hold on. I don't know why my VTube studio always moves me to the wrong place with this button now. So could you please give me like a quick second to fix that? Big screen to the left, Control F3. There's my positioning. Control F3. For some reason it isn't registering right of late. Weird. Wait, wrong. I have to look for the scenes. That's right. Access, move model, position, head pad, roller, bunny transformation, Teammates Design House, which hasn't happened for a hot minute. Move everything from the scene, iPad, screen share left, screen share right. There we go. All right, record position. Hold on, let me test this again. Okay. Why is my just chatting also like not the right position? Did I accidentally move my sprout somehow? Alright guys, sorry. I'm a bit distracted right now. No, I didn't. That's weird. Yeah, my VTube studio is just being strange. All of my positionings, all of my all of my presets are a bit off now. Weird. Okay, it might have been an import issue, because my old model didn't have this little pet thing. So I think when they register this as part of the model, then it might have like shifted me a little bit. I didn't realize that it was. I've been repositioning myself every single stream. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, it moves so smoothly now. So right now we are having a fan art contest. My VTuber group is having a fan art contest, and I'm very, very excited. There's gonna be drawing tablet prizes. There's going to be exclusive Vito merch that you can win from it as well. And it's gonna be open all the way until 11th of May. So you have more than a month to work on any kind of medium. It doesn't have to be a digital artwork. It can be on paper. So this is I'm just announcing that my VTuber group is having an art competition. It's called the Vito Art Contest, and it's right before we reveal our 2.0, because we're gonna have another debut for our sort of group relaunch that's happening later this year, and we're super duper excited for it. So go and check out all the details. Can one of my mods, like, okay, this is the link, but can one of my mods maybe craft a cool message to accompany said link about the contest? So just to walk you through it, because we'll be having a big corporate booth at Dojima this year to advertise for our 2.0, and I'm very excited for it. So we're having our first fan art contest, but there is a time limit of 30 minutes, and that is to keep it fair so that the people participating in person during the event using our demo tablets will also have the same time limit as the people who are trying from home. Although there is always going to be a discrepancy in your access to softwares and things like that. But that's why we're opening it up early. So if you want to join from home, you can. And if you want to join on site and you just hear of it on site, you can too. Yay! So we have all of the girls' profiles here. However, our 2.0s, which will be revealed later in the month of April, is not out yet. So you can still draw us in any of our current outfits or in our outfits that we have donned prior through our official channels, whether it's our individual channels, or if it is in our video group channel. So we've done a couple of different outfits over the years, in fact. We've been active for a while now. So just to give you a showcase, so we have our Valentine's Day one, which is a little more raunchy than our usual. We have our more cutesy, simplified chibi versions. I have my birthday one that was from earlier this year. What else do we have? We have our snow halation outfit. There's a lot of get-ups that we've worn over the years, and if you have been following our D&D campaign from last year as well, which is Veto Fantasy, you can also attempt drawing us in our little D&D outfits. So we have a lot of various modes, a lot of various versions of ourselves, even a version where we're like a traveling merchant sort of thing with me, Kochi, and Min, as well as our friend Pencil in here. Where's the typo? Unfortunately, we don't have that yet. We do also have a gender bent version from last year's April Fools, which we will not be doing the same sort of thing this year because that was a stream that tanked because our voice changers were so scuff. Never doing that again unless we can toggle that properly. We also have Easter outfits and all sorts of outfits that you can choose to draw us in. So you can choose from any of all these options, or you can also wait until late April when our 2.0s are released. Meanwhile, you can also do multiple entries, and the winners will receive a drawing tablet from us, as well as an exclusive Vito merch set. But the only requirement is that if you win, you need somebody to collect it from you, either at the booth, or you have to have somebody to go down to the office, which is in Singapore. So you have to have a friend who's in Singapore as well. But if you guys want me to help you to collect it, I can also try. How much are Dojima tickets? Actually, I haven't checked yet. I think they recently announced it, actually. I think it was just like yesterday or the day before. I see. Oh, 3 days ago. My bad. So if you're interested in attending Dojima in person, to come and visit our big booth, as well as drop anything in our mailboxes, or attend our meet and greets, we're going to be having that as well. Details aren't out yet because it's still a little early, but once we have all the details ironed out, I will let you guys know what other programs we're going to be having. So, Glitchy, myself, and Min, we are going to be streaming on site also. So we'll be having a webcam that will attach so that you can do a face-to-face meet and greet. We're going to also have meet and greet challenges where if you participate, you have a chance to win other stuff. So very exciting things. Details are not fully fleshed out, but once they are, I'll definitely let you guys know, okay? So, tickets are from $11.50 according to the site, with the 2-day weekend pass being $17.10 for both Saturday and Sunday. VIP Fast Pass, which I'm guessing will allow you to access a little earlier, and queue skip on entry and re-entry for both days is about $47.50. Single day pass is $10 each. Yeah, do come early, by the way, because the line can get kind of crazy long. This was our Dojo Market highlights from last year, and this is actually our booth from last year as well. You know what? I'm just gonna do a quick feature of what happened last year to hype you guys up for the event. But this was our booth. We had a huge booth, a very different theme from what we're doing this year. It was a 3x3 meter booth, and we decorated it to look somewhat like a tavern. But this time we're not going to be focused on selling merch, so it's going to be a bit of a different focus for our booth this year. Oh, why is the quality so poor? Hold. Eating out today? Oh, nice, Draco. Where are you heading? I think this is fine. I'm gonna just make myself a little smaller here. We've been going to Dojima for the past 3 years already. This isn't even the biggest crowd. This was, I think, filmed pretty early on day one. But Saturday does tend to be a little more crowded. Saturday is also the day that we're doing all of our meet and greets. So it is a bit crowded. This was our booth. A nearby coffee shop. What are you having? I have that Miku bag that I bought. Dojo Market. It usually occurs at Suntec City Convention Center, so it's very central. I saw Raphael! So a lot of talented artists come in, both locally and internationally. So if you are a fan of Dojin, if you like to support artists, if you like to support local VTubers even, you can even come. I think this year they have even more. This is our booth. It's so nice. What's the video called? This is called Dojo Market Highlights 2024. Yeah. I think I have my drawing somewhere here as well. So it is a bit of a... There's an integration of TTRPG, indie gaming, as well as... It's mostly still a artist-focused event, but there's also some other things that you can check out while you're here. Lots of stuff to see. Honestly, Dojo Market is one of my favorite conventions to go to every year because so many artists come in. And there are even more tables than last year, if I'm not mistaken. Our booth was the big one that you saw with kind of like one brick wall and one wooden wall. So we got a big booth. And it was really fun. I got a lot of mail from you guys as well. A lot of people sent me fan art and letters and things, and I was so touched. Thank you so much for attending and for supporting me. I remember when Dojima was at Scape. Oh yes! I remember when it was a much smaller convention as well, but now they've really evolved to accommodate a lot more artists and a lot more things. So it's really fun. A lot of VTubers attend incognito. I'm one of them. I won't really be... They want to bring Lad stuff and give it to me. Bro, I would be so happy to receive Lad's merch. I'm not even kidding. I would maybe cry a little. So this was last year's and it was amazing. Minimal Art was also the one who drew the mascots for last year as well as the ones for this year. So if you look carefully, hold on, you know what? Let me just open the high res one for you. And get my playlist back in. Okay. So this is the high res. Okay. So Min drew the mascots for this year as well. She's super duper talented. That's why we're so pressed for time also, because she's very busy. But we'll be here. We are also sharing the booth with XP Pen, and that is how we're also doing our art contest, is that XP Pen is sponsoring some of the prizes. So yeah, we'll be over here. But meanwhile, you can also check out all the other booths. There are so many. In fact, I don't know if I can do a count even. Hold on. Let me do a count. 80 plus 80 plus 4. Oh, there's so many. Oh my god. Hold on. 48 plus 32 plus 160 plus 48 plus 64 plus 40 plus 80 plus 80 plus 48. There's gonna be a total of 600 booths, not including the ones in the middle here where we are. 600 artist booths for you guys to browse over 2 days. I think that's freaking amazing. If you are a supporter of the arts, supporter of Dojins, or if you're just looking for any series in particular, you can probably find whatever you're looking for at this event. So grab your tickets as soon as you can and come and visit us when you come. 600 booths in only 2 days. Yeah. Wish I could buy art prints. Aw, man. I wish I could help you mule, but I'm gonna be really busy at our own booth as well, so you might have to get someone else to help you get merch. There are 3 halls in total, which is why they can accommodate so many. It'll be over 403, 404, and 405. Yeah, so more details are in our announcement post as well as Dojo Market's official page. And you can slowly go check out all of the stuff that they have available. I think over the next couple of weeks, there will be all the artists posting the wares and their catalogs online too. So make sure to follow them closely so that when you come in, you will have an idea where you want to head over. And please put Vito and XP Pen's booth on your to-visit list, okay? I hope I can get to see some of you guys. I'll be incognito and I'll have a lot of assistants helping me at the booth too, so unlikely that we'll meet face to face because I'm very much a roamer when it comes to conventions. I'll just like roam around most of the time. So it's unlikely that we'll get to meet face to face unless you sign up for our meet and greet. It's still gonna be a so-called virtual one. You'll be standing in front of the booth, but we'll be behind in a streaming setup. So you guys won't see us, but we'll see you, which works as well, I hope. Yeah. And our meet and greets are gonna be free because we're not like super big VTubers or anything, but we'll still have slots. I just haven't planned those out yet. See, I'm planning the meet and greet slots as well. It's very short as well. Also, it's like a 1 hour slot per girl. So Kochi has 1 hour, Min has 1 hour, and I have 1 hour. But including the challenges and stuff, I'm assuming everyone can only meet us for maybe 5 minutes maximum. So we're gonna have a total of how much? 5 by 5. We can have only a total of about 12 people for our meet and greet. So slots are gonna fill up fast, and if you don't come in at your timing, we're gonna kick you out of line, okay? Would you come out if Lads is on the table? I wouldn't know. I don't have like a notification or anything if it is. Are you trying to lure me out with Love and Deepspace merchandise? I'm gonna tell you first that it will probably work, but no promises. Yeah. Are you guys gonna try to bait me with Xavier merch? I'm down for that. But I think my favorite gifts, not that there's like a ranking of gifts, but I think the most thoughtful gifts are still the ones that people make on their own. So I've had fans and friends come over with like goodie bags with stuff that I like, or a drawing of me, or they commission one of the artists. There's 600 artists. There's definitely at least 100 of them, I would think, are doing commissions on site also. So I've had people who have commissioned the artists around to draw me, and I was like, oh, that's so sweet. I'm honestly so spoiled by you guys. So yeah, I really look forward to Dojo Market. No expectations, of course, but if you're coming, I'm gonna be super excited to meet you on site. Okay, so that said, this is the contest. Have we crafted any message for the contest yet? If not, let me craft one right now with chat so that we can refer to it over the next couple days. Hold on. This is the post, right? Yep. What can we say for the Let's Play is when a white van comes out with Hot Men merchant sign written on it. That's me. I will be captured. Alright, Adcom. Vito. I think Vito is fine. The girls will be boothing at Dojima 2025. How long are the places open for both days? I think it is from about 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. So you have the whole day to walk the venue. The girls will be boothing at Dojima 2025 in conjunction to promote their upcoming 2.0 debut and meet you all. Join the art contest that will be happening in conjunction. Okay. Follow the girls at Minimal Art and Candid's here. This will not be AtCom, this will be EditCom. I haven't existed. There we go! Yay! Alright, done! Is it normal to cosplay in Dojima? Yes, it's very common actually. Cosplay at Dojima. So that's what's gonna be happening. I'm very excited for it. Yeah. Go and check out all the details. If you're an artist, Oh, another thing. All the art that is deemed suitable will also be featured during our 2.0 debut. So we're gonna have a week long of debuts, starting with Kochi's and mine, the Min's with a day's break in between. So our debut week, we haven't finalized which week it's gonna be, but the first on that week, Monday, Katachir will be debuting her 2.0. Wednesday, I'll be debuting 2.0, and on Friday, Minimal will be debuting 2.0. And on Saturday, we are gonna be having a group collab with our new models, and we're also gonna be featuring all of the work that is submitted for our fan art contest, as long as it's deemed suitable. So do join, and I can't wait to see all of your talent being showcased. I'm super excited. Normal to cost at Dojima, yeah. Okay, now I best set my game to Love and Deepspace because that's what we're going to be doing. Today we're going to be catching up on the Caleb cards, and maybe we'll do a tier list as well. We'll see. We'll try to see the timing, whether we can do that or not. Caleb's new trailer was just released, but it is only gonna be coming this Friday, which won't be in time for March. So I like Xavier the most. He's my favorite. Gotta study for an exam tomorrow? No problem. Okay. So I'm gonna update my game real quick. We're gonna meet it and update the game, and we're gonna be playing the Caleb card. So this is Caleb. He is our, for context, adopted brother, boyfriend of sorts. It's a little bit complicated, but the lore is that Caleb and our main character MC were both people who were children who were experimented on, and then taken in by one of the scientists because because the scientists felt bad for what they were going through. So they became kind of like adopted brother and sister in that way, but they're not blood related. So I guess it's fine. He has a bit of a possessive personality, which I love in fiction. It's been so fun, and I can't wait to see more of it. So I have a lot of 5-star Caleb cards that are just sitting there, and I want to clear them today so that we can make space for the new one. Yeah. How's Robot Caleb doing for you? Look, I'm not the Gundam fan here, you are. So what do you think? I saw some really cool trivia on Caleb's design though. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I think it was about how there's a plane called the Fallen. Is it the Fallen Angel plane? Yeah, it looks like this. So some lore, guys. I'm gonna introduce you to some Caleb lore that I am stealing off Twitter. But there is this plane called Angel Flight or Angel Flares, and it comes out like that. So it's really interesting. It's kind of the same silhouette as Caleb's Fallen Cosmos card outfit. I'm not complaining about the card. If you want to see my reaction to the full trailer, it's available on my YouTube. We reacted to it last stream. But yeah, the flares resemble the shape that his outfit is in. So it looks like they had some reference to that. What I'm really interested to know is why they were falling in the first place. So I'm definitely pulling for Caleb's banner. It's gonna be an interesting lore drop, I think. But meanwhile, we have a lot of... Oh, that's loud. Meanwhile, we have a lot of lore to cover, guys. They've fallen for each other, real. That should be how it is, after all. If they aren't falling for each other, then what are we doing here, chat? What are we doing here?
You're here. I was checking out that Swiss cheese plant.
Oh, hold on. I just realized my stuff was playing out loud. Okay. Swiss cheese plant? Since when were you into gardening, Raphael? Too much man candy? Hey, there's also me playing it, so... you're here for me, right? You're for me, right? Alright, so let me just do my dailies real quick. What I love about this game, and I've said this multiple times already, but I love that they respect my time. I love that they're not wasting it, telling me to grind for stuff that I've already cleared. And I am super happy that I don't have to do so much extra stuff. Thank you, Ruka! How's your model coming along? I saw that Kuchi was rigging it for you. How is it? I'm so sorry, I haven't started on some of you guys' Monhun things. Ooh. I really want to get this Caleb card, but I hear that it's angsty. No complaints there. Well, thank you for the posture check in the water. Thankfully, I had refilled my water before we started stream, so I have it with me. Yeah! New Monhan event. Yes! I saw it with my husband yesterday, and it looks so exciting, guys. I cannot wait for Mizutsune. Such a pretty monster. Hold, I'm drinking water. Okay, thank you, Wing. There we go. Now, what I have to grind for, however, are the rank up stuff. Okay, let's go to... We're gonna try and rank up some more of Caleb's cards down the line, so I'm gonna go for the green one. Ta-da! Yay! Okay, good. I think I've done all my daily... There we go! See? Easy clap. Not even 5 minutes, and we are freaking done, guys. I love that. Okay, Raphael is our baby boy on screen today.
You need to learn how to take responsibility for your actions.
I was simply poking you. Oh, I forgot that Silas has this as well. So I can farm lemonade a bit more. Not lemonade. Lemonette. I always call it lemonade accidentally. Lemonette. Thank you, Ruka, for the just chillin'. Much appreciated. Okay. So, just to take a look at the Caleb cards that we have, I think so far we've only played this one, the Chinese New Year one, which was very fun. So if you can see the different icons, just to help you navigate here, most of the 4-star cards have a audio date. All right, but I'm probably not gonna do the audio ones because it's a bit less. It's a bit less visually engaging. There's a lot of reading, and sometimes it's really hard to catch on the reading also. So, and 4-star cards are relatively easy to get. So, we're gonna just leave it at that. It just so happens that the other 4-star card, which has a date, I've already played. So, I don't think there's any others. Fun. Okay, so the rest of them should be 5-star dates, and 5-star dates usually come with some cinematic engagement also, which is gonna be real fun. Let me just count the number of cards I have to do real quick, okay? I haven't done Hidden Wave, have I? No. You know what? That's a lot of cards. I've done this one, the 2 4-star ones, and apart from that, I have 1, 2... Oh, Tainted Cuts is gonna be a whole stream on its own, because Tainted Cuts is a 1-hour-long card. This one's gonna be a whole trip and a half. It was a Valentine's Day banner one, which I... And the rest are gonna be maybe about 20 minutes, I'm assuming, because they usually have some backstory before they go into the Kindled and stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. The Myth I also haven't played. The Myth will probably take another 1 hour. Whoa, we've got our backlog up for us, guys. We have got so many cards. I think we'll need at least 3 hours to get through all of them. If I don't get to go through every single one, I think the ones that I will forfeit will be Tainted Cuts as well as Lucid Dream, because these are gonna take the longest time and we can play them in the future as well. Okay, so we're gonna start with... We're just gonna go this way, because I think it's easier to just follow this. I think this might also be the chronological order of the cards, but I might be wrong. We'll have to watch it to see. So we're going to start with Endless Summer. And Endless Summer is described with: in early summer, I ran into Caleb, someone I hadn't seen in ages, at an old general store that was about to shut down. It felt like stepping back in time, but I couldn't help noticing how some things had quietly changed. So we're starting off with our first card of the day. And usually I do the voice acting and also try to say all the narration out. So you can also keep the stream in the background if you want. And if you can also help me to farm some watch hours on YouTube if you don't mind leaving another tab open. Alright, shall we begin, guys? By the way, if there's clippable moments, please help me to clip them because I need them clips. Okay, we're gonna start. A gentle warm breeze caresses my cheek as late spring turns into early summer. The air is imbued with tranquility. I gather my courage and enter the old familiar grocery store before me. When I was in school, Caleb and I would visit this place every day after class. it's empty. Yesterday, I passed by and discovered the owner was preparing to close down this old store. Upon hearing the news, indescribable melancholy washed over me. It's as if some of my cherished memories were about to lose the tangible proof of their existence. And yes, I see you, Troy. So I decided to volunteer to help clean up the store. Outside, the sudden noise of a plane passing by reaches my ear, but I only catch a glimpse of a long contrail. I wonder what Caleb is doing right now. Caleb and I haven't seen each other ever since we parted ways in Skyhaven. Occasionally, he sends me short texts, but he vanishes when I bring myself to respond. The counter displays outdated comic books and stationery. Behind the shelves is a door that leads to a garden. Sunlight filters past the half-closed door. There's a distinct beam of light cutting through the dimly lit store. Even the endless summers here haven't changed. And yes, I can see you, Theo. Guys, I have my YouTube tab on. I can see you guys. Oh, this is a flashback effect? Caleb, there's a garden behind the small store. Can you believe it? Look, those hydrangeas are so pretty.
Oh, I remember this particular species is called Endless Summer.
Huh, that's a weird name.
It's probably because the flower blooms for a long time. The name represents everyone's wish for a never-ending summer.
Ooh. Carrying a storage box, I move to the shelves at the back. A few thick art books are neatly arranged in the top row. There's so much dust here. The heavy shelf abruptly creaks, and because of the uneven distribution of the weight, it teeters precariously. I push it back to return it to the right spot. Suddenly, an arm reaches out from behind and effortlessly pushes the heavy shelf back. I quickly turn around. Caleb?
Even if there were 3 of you, you wouldn't be able to clean this place in time.
Caleb slightly lowers his head as he looks at me. Instead of stepping back, he doesn't move. I'm trapped between him and the shelf. Oh! We have our first Kabedon, guys. It's not even a Kabedon. This is a Hondanadon. Hondana is a bookshelf. This is a bookshelf don right here. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me increase the volume. By the way, if the thing is too soft or too loud, please let me know, okay? You guys, it's a bit hard for me to monitor the feedback because I have my own monitoring levels. A subtle, ineffable awkwardness envelops the air. I struggle to look at him in the eye. I mean, I would, with that handsome face, for sure, I'll struggle all the time. Dust particles dance in the glaring light. I avert my eyes from it, and in so doing, I avoid Caleb's gaze. Why are you back in Lincoln?
Business trip. And I just happened to be passing by.
Oh, what a coincidence. His arm slowly returns to his side, and there's just enough space for me to move away. It's then that I notice he's not wearing a uniform. A small suitcase sits at his feet. I'm reminded of how he used to appear when he returned home here for summer break. It's as if he'll be leaving again after a few days, though. When are you returning to Skyhaven? The question, which escaped me countless times before, slips out once again. However, the passage of time has changed the context surrounding it, and the Caleb standing before me, rendered silent by my words, isn't who he used to be.
I just got back. You already want to know when I'm leaving?
That's not what
I'm pretty sure you don't live in this neighborhood. So why are you here?
If you really want to know, I happen to be passing by. Realizing that the same reason may come across as a lie, I add a little more to my explanation. I happened to be passing by when I found out the owner was planning to close down the store. I figured I should help out. Hi, Daryl!
When you were a kid, you were too short to reach the books on the top shelf. How come you still can't get to them as an adult?
Look, I might just be a little vertically challenged, alright? You don't have to rub it in. If you're not gonna help me, go away! Thank you so much for the water and the pats, Daryl. Okay, but I couldn't reach the second shelf back then. Now it's the one at the very top that's giving me trouble, okay? My tendency to correct Caleb makes him chuckle. He reaches out to toss in my hair.
Did the shelf grow taller with you?
What was that hand motion? Let's go. Turn on a light bulb. What was that? The outstretched hand stops moving when it's close to me. Eventually, it reaches past me to grab an art book from the top shelf.
You still need to finish tidying up this place, right? I'll help you.
Why are you even here? He pauses for a moment as if he remembered my question earlier.
I'll be heading back to Skyhaven
Sibling
tomorrow
and
morning.
lover vibes is a crazy statement to put in chat. Sibling and lover? Those things don't usually come synonymously. I'll be heading back to Skyhaven tomorrow. Okay, he's going back tomorrow morning. That's so quick. What the heck? Are you just in town for a day? Dude, you flaky as fuck. In the narrow aisle between the shelves, Caleb is behind me. He busies himself. I did not say it casually just now. All my thoughts are focused on him, and the incessant cacophony of cicadas chirps add to my restlessness. Oh, I mean, we pent up thinking about our brother boyfriend. I realize brother and boyfriend also don't usually come synonymously, but in this case it does. I wonder what he's been up to while we were away from each other. I need to calm down, or I can't read. As I put a stack of toys into a cardboard box, a small model fighter jet unexpectedly tumbles to the floor. Caleb picks it up first.
FY26. Hey. Do you remember how I told you about my first test flight? It was with this plane.
Was it? Oh. I don't know what that is. Of course, I remember, but even before that... Oh. Oh, it's a flashback. I got excited for a moment because every 5-star card has like a little interaction moment, and I thought we were there, but no, not yet. Look at the plane on TV. It's so cool. It flies really fast and zooms past the clouds.
It's the FY26. Do you like it? I'll be piloting that plane in the future.
Will it take you away like shh, and you're gone?
You're so silly, Pipsqueak. I'll bring you with me. We'll fly wherever and whenever you want.
When is he gonna drop that Silas line on me? Wanna go for a joyride? On what? Your disco stick? This place is no longer being manufactured. This plane, not this place. Oh my god. Yamai! Why can't you read? This plane is no longer being manufactured, and you've gone from being a pilot to a colonel now. Looks down and places a toy fighter jet into the storage box.
It doesn't matter what a person's role is. Everyone has moments where they're not in control.
Our conversation abruptly ends. Once again, our surroundings are engulfed by a quietness accompanied by loud cicada chirps. I'm sorry, okay? Look at him! Just look at him! I'm not reading fine with him in front of me, alright? If this was one of those volunteers at the library to read, and this was one of the parents like sitting there in the little reading corner with his kid in front of me, I wouldn't be able to focus either. That was a very specific scene. Also, of course, more murder. That's the first thing that you notice me say. Do you feel hot? I'm gonna get a soda. He's best be feeling hot in that getup.
Go ahead.
Amelia, thank you for the 10 months! A parent, how could you? I just think he'd be a hot dad. There's only one bottle of soda left in the cooler by the door. Its vibrant orange color can make anyone think about its delightful sweetness. He'd make me a parent at this point? No way! Bro, it's literally a hot summer day and I'm sweating. I'm a guy. Love and Deepspace men have that effect on you. They are crafted to perfection so much that they don't just make the ladies sweat. They're here to make everybody sweat. There's something for everyone in this game, so play Love and Deepspace and tell people that I recommended it to you. Love and Deepspace content creator, by the way. Caleb, it's so hot today. Can I have some soda?
In your dreams. You said you had a stomachache a few days ago.
That was
If I
a
let
few
you have
days
soda
ago.
and Gran finds out, she'll scold me again.
But that was a few days ago. Literally, this is me. Look, I'm fine. What happened before doesn't matter. I want a soda. I want it.
Okay. Stop pulling my sleeve. Here. But you only get half a bottle, Pipsqueak.
Aw. Yay, you're the best, Caleb. Are we going? Yes, I am already screaming. And this is the first card. I didn't have any feelings to guys until they were up to me close in the cutscenes. Well, Fortunately for you, you don't have to worry about this happening in real life because these things don't really happen in real life. As a mandator of like 10 over years, never been wooed the way fictional men do it. Yet. Not yet. That's why I've been indulging it for so long. The cooler's reminder brings me back to reality. I pay for the bottle before the countdown ends. He doesn't pay for me? He's a millionaire or something, right? How much is one bottle of soda? Man, I'm having second thoughts, Caleb. I know you're my brother boyfriend, but still, you earn way more than me. You should be paying for my shit. Or at least I want you to.
Payment successful.
Oh! They're showing us his little booty today. I love when a man is in a sleeveless top. I won't lie, taking even 1 or 2% of what these men do really works. No, for real, like, all guys should play otome games to know what we want. Here you go.
What took you so long?
He turns around, he's holding a box of candies that's wrapped in gaudy retro
I
packaging.
can't believe Corkies are still being sold.
Corkies? Is this...
I remember
This is
you
My
being
Hero
scared of
Academia
getting the ones
candy.
with a weird flavor. You'd grab a Corky and then put it back down.
I don't really want a quirky with you. I want a quickie with you. No, actually, take your time. I would like that to last forever. Kids are always like that. They're brave because of their curiosity, or they hesitate to try out new things because they're afraid of the unknown.
There aren't any kids here. You want one?
I can pick yes or no. Of course, I'm taking his candy. What? Duh. Caleb and I blah, 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 take 2 cookies that are the same color. He places the candy in his mouth. I wish he placed that candy in my mouth. What was that? It tastes awful. This candy gotta be as old as this place. I grimace, then our gazes meet before I can look away. Caleb also frowns because of how bad it smells. It smells bad too? Oh gosh. Suddenly I remember the funny faces we used to make at each other as kids. My tongue is still numb from the bitterness. It's bitter? Gross! When Caleb gives me the soda, the bottle is cold, yet I feel his heat. Why'd they write it like that? I want to be feeling his... Oh, I need to stop being in heat. Jeez. Guys, can you guys, like, give me some cute animal facts or something? Because this game is riling me up a bit too much this evening. Ah!
Drink.
I finish half the bottle in one swig. The sweetness washes over my tongue and erases the lingering bitterness in my mouth. I give him the bottle. I always do that whenever we shared food as kids. Caleb, here. I stop talking as he takes the bottle from my hand. That's not a cute animal fact, Draco! What the hell? What? No! Oh, wait, vaccination. Okay, I was thinking of, like, termination. I thought they were blowing blow darts of death into dogs in Egypt. I really can't read today. Jeez. Oh. Gosh. No, not the eternal slumber. Just the no siki. Did you know that mice are ticklish? Really? I want to see that. Not right now. I'm focused, guys. My fist said hi. Hello, G-Mrs. Fish. Early summer afternoons tend to stretch on as if time itself can linger in one place. Now that the shop is clean, Caleb and I push the door which leads to the garden. I want to
It's been
spend
a while since I
long
was
summer
here.
with you.
These flowers haven't changed a bit.
Clusters of blue, violet, endless summers bloom, yet the overgrown vines and leaves show no one's been taking care of them.
They're not as nice as they were before. Let me get the hose.
What kind of belt buckle is that? I'm sorry, I got distracted by his belt buckle for a moment.
A new shooting range opened up at Azure Square.
She's my
Do
favorite
you want to
girl.
go there later? Do a few rounds for fun?
Yes, babe, let's go! Caleb returns with a hose before I can decline. Our friend? Oh. We were like, Caleb's here only for a day. Can
Did
we go
something
tomorrow? A colleague asked if I wanted to hang out at Azure Square later.
If you want to go, then I'll be heading back to Skyhaven. I'll drop you off at Azure Square since it's on the way.
Get me into that fancy car, bro! He declares this as if he's preemptively answering my multiple choice question. I'm not even planning to leave. Why is he deciding for me? You don't need to do that.
Would it be inconvenient for you if your colleague met me?
I don't respond and bend down to turn on the water. There are waterworks happening right here! Oh, look at that glance! Oh my gosh, he's so handsome. Look at that side profile. Oh, he's so perfect, guys. What am I gonna do with myself? We're gonna take some photos, of course! Oh, he got me? Water droplets splash his chin. They cascade and eventually find their way to the necklace hanging around his neck. I look up and make eye contact with... Caleb, I never said I was leaving.
You...
Are we going to water the flowers? Caleb is unable to respond to my question. A resigned smile tugs at the corner of his mouth.
All right.
He stoops down to adjust the water flow. When he gets up and meets my gaze again, his expression is noticeably softer.
Okay. You can stop glaring at me now. Don't you want to water the flowers?
Don't you want to water the flowers? His mood is pretty good. Tell me about it. Ah! The moyasol carries a distinct fragrance. Meanwhile, the flower bed, having been nourished by the water, displays a renewed vibrancy. Our early spat seemingly disappeared like the water that the flowers absorbed. The blue-violet flowers bloom in the garden, yet in the corner of this is a white endless summer. It stands alone. I can only recall purple and blue endless summers growing here. I don't think I've seen this white one before.
Looks like it's wilting.
Yes.
Maybe it needs more TLC.
As I lean in closer to look at it, I notice a glossy white hue peeking through the sepal. This flower isn't in full bloom yet. What's a sepal? Huh? Upon hearing the sound, I turn around. Caleb looks away from me. Did you just take a picture of it?
Every day and every night, I'm surrounded by Skyhaven machines. I rarely get to see stuff like this.
You're one of those machines!
Even in my dreams, I sometimes hear the roar of warships and blaring emergency alarms.
We're gonna see Gundam Caleb next week. The corners of Caleb's mouth subtly tense. His brow furrows for only a moment. Once again, sunlight shines down between us at an angle. His hand is only centimeters away from mine. He has PTSD. We're all very traumatized in this story. When are you coming back? The machine stays on is crazy. A shout prevents Caleb from answering. I guess someone wants to buy something. I'll talk to them. Very odd. She's a regular at the store. She holds my hand and gives me heartfelt words to relay to the owner. Maybe the reluctance to say goodbye to the place that holds cherished memories is a feeling all humans have. I return to the store. Aside from the faint cicada chirps, a strange quietness envelops the area. Oh! It's candle time! Travel to the edge of the universe. He's making me travel to the edge! I'm sorry. This should be a sweet moment. I'm not gonna ruin it, guys. Oh! Those sleepy grunts are everything. Caleb, you can't even relax in your dreams? Oh, poor thing. I just want to kiss his forehead. Oh my gosh, MC was reading my mind. Okay, touching his eyebrow. Not kissing his forehead, but I would have kissed his forehead right away. What are you dreaming about? Poor baby.
Don't go.
Oh my god! 哥哥，你在做梦吗？ Oh my god, those soft eyes!
Don't leave me alone.
Caleb?
Sorry. I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, hey, poor puppy. It's okay, I just got something in my eye.
me see.
Do you have a nightmare?
Don't blink.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying. Oh, I blinked. I blinked again. Ah, I can't help myself. I keep blinking. Is he blowing on my eye? Kiss, 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 kiss. Okay, we didn't kiss. We're not gonna kiss on this card, I don't think. But we held hands. You can't blink if your eyes are closed. You're right. I heard that the fragrance of endless summers can bring people sweet. I am not fast at reading. Hello? Breathe into your mic! Oh god. It disconnected the sound. It disconnected the sound. I'm gonna skip it. Please connect back. That was so awkward for all of us. Oops. Sorry about that, chat. Technical difficulties.
But
She did the K-drama handhold.
Skyhaven.
That was some tension in that car, guys. Ah! His sweet puppy eyes. Ah, I want to rewind it so I can see them again. He looks so sad when he woke up. Poor baby. Ah! The ceiling light bathes the space in a hazy yellow glow. It's already nighttime. With the Sora's key twirling around my finger, I can't help but ask him something. Caleb, where are you going to spend the night at? If you can't tell, I want you to come back to my place and we'll go at it all night! All night! I'm kidding. She would never say that. She's not as aggressive as me. No sleep. Ah! He pauses before raising his chin towards the small suitcase tucked away in the corner.
It's already late. I'll just crash here for the night since I'm leaving early tomorrow.
Here? Then I'm not going home.
What?
Yeah, I want to stay in the store for a bit longer. After all, I might not be able to come back here in the future. Right in the store that isn't even ours would be crazy though. She's more mindful, more demure. True, I'm neither of those things. Hi, Bubber. Welcome in. On the store floor? The gentle night breeze accompanies us at the garden door. Side by side, we lie down on the floor. We're enveloped by the sight of endless summers and a night sky. Caleb and I don't speak. You don't have to speak to do things with your body! Minutes passes by. Caleb is the first one to break the silence.
It's been a long time since we were on the floor together.
Okay! Context.
Back then, you ran over to me with your pillow and said it was too hot. You wanted me to join you on the floor to sleep while the attic window was open.
That actually sounds super cute.
Then you complained about the mosquito repellent being too stinky and refused to spray it on yourself.
Oof. And I woke up itching like crazy the next day. I had mosquito bites all over my body. His laughter quickly dissipates in the darkness. Caleb, it's almost like you have a photographic memory sometimes. He sounds close. Caleb's face is obscured from where I am, but I can hear him quietly turning, so he faces me. Do you remember how many days have passed since we said goodbye in Skyhaven? How long has it been since we last saw each other? You told me to eat well and take good care of myself. You asked if I would miss you. You also snuck that makeup coupon in my pocket. Caleb, if we haven't met up here, would you have not come back to see me?
Are you hoping I stop by and visit? Or are you hoping I don't?
I want you to answer my question first.
Have you thought about me at all these days? how many times, when I want to see you, will you also want to see me?
Lingering fragrance of flowers permeates the night stillness. Caleb waits patiently for my answer, or maybe he doesn't need me to answer. Time passes. Slowly he reaches out to me and his dry palm touches the back of my hand. His hand moves from my wrist to my arm, it goes to my shoulder, my neck, then my cheek. Caleb's warm palm moves up as he closes the distance between. Ooh. When our foreheads touch, I hear him. It's almost like he's sighing.
Hey, how could I not come?
The text said, "How could I not come back?" The voice said, "How could I not come?" I failed to find the perfect words again, but it doesn't seem to matter anymore. His necklace worn by his body slips away from his neck. The apple gracefully lands in my palm. We were cuddling on the floor! The following day is greeted by nice weather. With everything packed, Caleb and I step out of the grocery store. He holds the white endless summer from yesterday. Are you taking it with you, Caleb?
Yeah. I want to bring her back to Skyhaven and take good care of her.
That sounds like a hint, but do we pick it up? Won't that make her Skyhaven's first endless summer? Caleb lowers his gaze.
She's mine.
Smooth, very smooth. Yes, I am indeed yours. Wholeheartedly tonight. He raises his hand and makes eye contact with me.
When she truly blossoms, she'll be stunning. I'm sure of it.
With your care, I'm sure she'll be blooming for a long, long time, like all those other endless summers.
She will. She'll bloom for a long, long time.
Caleb softly repeats my word. I glance back at the store. The small door resembles a picture frame that has captured all the endless summers within the scenery. And so another summer has begun. She wants those endless summer nights! Oh my goodness. Does she ever? Woo! What is that? A clip? Oh, yeah, sure. Can you put it in my clip channel? I'll review all of them at the end of today. Woo! Okay, my husband just made me a... Oh my gosh, it's a cheese. It's a cream cheese salmon bagel. I'm so excited for this. Damn, Daryl, are you still here? I met Daryl earlier today and he passed me some bagels. Now we're making sandwiches out of it. It's so good, guys. But I can't read while I eat. Okay, next one. Exclusive aftertaste of the bagels, of the apple. Sorry, let me chomp on it a little bit because I didn't eat dinner yet. This is supposed to be my dinner, but we already started stream, so this will have to wait for a bit. Okay. Let me just have one mouthful. Hold on. That's what I would say about Caleb. But I'm talking about bagels here. Oh, thank you. Alright. Next, enjoy good food while it's fresh and see the people you care about while there's still time. Exclusive aftertaste. The mission area is clear. Over. Wait, you can't go there. An elderly lady in a wheelchair tries to enter the area marked off with barricade tape. I quickly stop her. Ma'am, we've just cleaned up residual energy here, but it might not be safe yet. We can't allow citizens to enter for now.
Young lady, I lost my bracelet.
What does it look like? I'll help you look for it.
It's golden, old-fashioned, and...
Okay, I'll see what I can do. The lakeside is covered with green grass that chasters my calf. I squat down and search through the grass. This is giving me a sense of deja vu. What? That was the segue?
There, do you see it? It's resting on the leaf. That kind of beetle lived during the dinosaurs' time. It's one of the oldest creatures on Earth.
Aww. Ah! Take it away! Valid. Why am I suddenly thinking of Caleb again? Something in the grass sparkles under the sun, and I quickly walk over to pick it up. The bracelet matches the elderly lady's description. It must be hers. Oh, Kaka? I follow the sound and see Caleb standing before me with his figure outlined by the sun in this big-time Rush-ass outfit. Come here, early 2000s boy band. It suits him, though. With that face, he can pull off anything. That's on me. Are you actually Caleb, or am I just hallucinating you from the heat?
Can't remember what I look like?
Caleb's familiar voice is unmistakably real. Why are you here?
I had no important plans today, so I thought I'd come by Lincoln.
Why didn't you message me first?
I figured you were busy.
His lips move a little, seeming to have something to say, but his gaze settles on the bracelet in my hand.
I saw you looking for something here from a mile away. What's that?
The lady over there lost her bracelet. I stand up and look at her, who's waiting for me in the distance. I'm about to call it a day. I'll clock out after I give this to her. Hi, Lavender Roses! Welcome in! How are you? How'd you find my channel? We're playing Caleb's, exclusive aftertaste right now. Caleb and I walk back. The elderly lady smiles and waves at me from her wheelchair.
Yes, this is my bracelet.
You're very welcome. My eyes are as sharp as my mama's, it seems. You're welcome. She fondly strokes her bracelet. A piece of it is missing, and the pattern is obviously worn. Ma'am, this bracelet looks unique. Have you worn it for a long time?
Yeah, someone important gave this to me years ago, and I've never had the heart to throw it away.
Caleb's necklace. Was it from a friend or a lover?
Let's say a friend who never became a lover.
Are you me from the future? Is this like Back to the Future type thing? She's dropping hints, this lady. She knows.
He had a special status. But if I was braver, maybe it could have happened.
The lady waves.
When you're my age, regret will be your biggest fear.
Oh my god.
Well, it's getting late. I should go now. Thank you both.
The only thing I feel like MC and I are quite different in this way is I'm very aggressive when it comes to relationships. If I set my mind on you and I have decided that I like you, I will tell you, and if you're not interested, we can part ways, but if you're interested, we'll move forward. So I'm very forward with these kind of feelings, and I've never been at a stage where it's like regretting, you know, or like situationships. Not really my thing. Raphael and Zane and Caleb are my 2 and 3 respectively. Raphael is lovely. I love Raphael too. But to be fair, I love all of them for different reasons. But today we're only playing Caleb's cards because next week, actually not even next week, this Friday, Caleb's myth is dropping, his companion myth, and I want to make sure I clear all my Caleb backlog because I've just been hoarding the cards and not doing them. Right as she's about to leave, she looks back at Caleb.
Young man, you got here early. Why did you just stand there watching her?
Ah! Well, the elderly lady smiles and leaves. Dusk approaches, bringing a chill to the evening breeze.
Well, I'll get going now.
No, don't leave! Leaving so soon, you haven't even done anything yet.
I did one thing. I saw you.
You don't want to, like, go out or something? Brother boyfriend! Come on! He turns away from me, ready to walk away. Hey! Hey, come back here! It's late. Are there still trains to Skyhaven?
I can catch the last one.
Look at me grasping at all these reasons for him to stay. I would just say, don't leave. Cause I want you to stay. Man! Hi, Lotsu! Welcome in! Rap is the reason I'm never touching advanced kitty cards ever again. Dude, nowadays, I just log into kitty cards and log right out. They still give you the tokens. I just don't have the time to play anymore. He suddenly stops. Are we going to keep doing this forever?
I'm just afraid it might make you uncomfortable.
What? If I was, I wouldn't have asked you to stay. Caleb turns around. He's just waiting for her to say, stay.
You're asking me to stay?
If you go to Skyhaven now, it'll be after midnight when you get home. Stay at my place for tonight. We're having our sleepover! Yeah! It's a win for us, chat. It's a win! She's winning! From what I hear, Caleb's also quite the chef. Is that our exclusive after days, or are we talking about dessert? I need to calm down. Oh my god. I opened the fridge, grabbed some apples, wash, chop, and toss them into the juicer, then hit the start button. It's apple juicing time. He can turn me into apple juice. Enough! Yep, 2 apples, no mistake. Ideal! Caleb walks over to the kitchen counter, washes the ingredients he got, and places them on the chopping board.
You invited me here to be your chef, right?
Let's keep it between us.
Hand over the pepper, please.
Yes! I love a man who can cook for me, because I grew up a bit like a princess, hence Himitoki. And my parents never really let me set foot in the kitchen much, so my husband can cook. I can't really cook. Yet. I've never taken the time to learn it. I'm sure I can get it, if I tried. At some point. The heat is on high and the oil is sizzling in the pan. Pepper's here! I turn around with a dish of ground pepper in my hands, just as Caleb turns too. It makes you sneeze, huh?
You did that on purpose, right?
Not at all. Please don't slander your sous chef. Remember how Pepper made you sneeze your head off when you cooked for the first time? I heard everything from the living
You were
room.
kinder back then. You offered me tissues and checked on me.
Caleb making me hotter than the pan, for real? Me too. Me too. I grab a few tissues and stand on my tiptoes. Grinning, I try to wipe his face clean. He's so much taller than us. But Caleb snatches the tissues from my hand.
I got it.
Oh. He steps back and puts some space between. I got excited again!
Early. Why did you just...
I always think that once we fade to white, we're going into the kindled, but there's so many flashbacks in Caleb's cards. I'm like, is it time? And it's not. It's like, is it time? It's like a kid going like, are we there yet? But we're heading to Disneyland, you know? Except the Disneyland is like 5 minutes of interaction with a hot 3D man. He was ready to leave after seeing me for a few minutes. Is Caleb avoiding me? He seems to know what I'm thinking about based on my silence.
That's why I don't want to stay. I can't stand seeing you between a rock and a hard place.
You mean this counter and you? Man, if I were him, I'd have a raging boner right now. I don't feel that way at all. I head to the living room, turn on the stereo on my phone, and find the playlist Caleb shared with me. He shared a playlist with me! That's so cute! As the music plays, I turn around, gaze at him, and try to stretch my smile even wider. You liked these songs back then, right? It's Boyfriend by Big Time Rush! Because he's dressed like one of the members right now. Ah!
Wash your hands. Dinner's ready.
Sure. Change the topic, why don't you? Table set with steaming dishes. Caleb and I pull out the chairs and sit across from each other. Looking for a boyfriend. I see that. Give me time. I know I'm gonna be that. Okay. Try it. I just learned how to make this drink. I pour a clear soda into a glass and add freshly made apple juice. The clear liquid swirls, mixing the soda and creating a refreshing color. That sounds so good for real. I want an apple soda.
Just a simple beverage for me?
It is simple, but I took my time to learn it. Yeah, he
You
does
bought
like
apples
apples.
this week. Did you know I'd be here?
I got them just to practice, and the store was having a sale. You know, you want to know if I learned this recipe for you?
I can read you like a book.
Why don't you just ask me right away? By the way, do you cook a lot in Skyhaven? You haven't gotten rusty at all.
Most of the time, it's just me. So, I don't cook much.
Why not find someone to join you for dinner? My subtle way of saying, why not go get a girlfriend? Why not make me your girlfriend? Ugh. Read like a book now. Oh. Ah! Open us like a book. Oh my goodness. That y'all naughty today. Why not ask me to dinner? Exactly. Exactly. He suddenly falls silent. No friends to have dinner with?
We always eat out. Who would want to cook for them anyway? What about you? Your place is spotless.
Caleb, is that a compliment?
Do you usually cook by yourself?
I don't have the chance to cook every day. Work often runs late, so I usually go out with friends. Wait, are you fishing for info again?
Not really. I haven't even asked who they are.
Oh, because I accidentally tapped the speed button. You already know about my friends. I'll properly introduce you to them someday. Our conversation ends. Before I say more, my phone starts buzzing. Caleb glances at my lit screen.
Which friend is this? I don't recall you mentioning him.
Hey, I heard you encountered a self-aware wanderer today.
He's so jealous. I love it.
Tell me about it when you have some free time, okay?
I flip my phone over, planning to reply later.
Aren't you worried your friend will be upset if you don't respond right away? Are you too close?
I like how his red flags tune in randomly. Me too, me too. He looks slightly bothered, lips pursed. Caleb, that's a colleague. I open the app and slide my phone towards him. See for yourself. Caleb doesn't even look. He turns off the phone and slides it back to
Let's
me.
eat. The food's getting cold.
MC was like, check my phone if you wanna. I don't have a boyfriend. But in fact, I am hiding some things from him. In fact, I'm hiding 4 big guys from him. We haven't talked about Xavier, Zane, Raphael, or Silas to him at all. We've been hiding it from him since the start. But canonically, according to some people's speculations, these are all different timelines. The only other guy that exists in the same timeline as Caleb with us is Zane, because we're all childhood friends. But it seems like in this timeline, we're not very close to Zane, therefore we get together with Caleb. You have like 4 thirsty hot men. It's 4 hot men and 1 thirsty woman, okay? They're not that desperate to jump on me. I'm desperate to jump on them. I take a bite out of my meal and feel indescribable emotion. I think I know what that emotion is called. Ah! Ooh, Kindle time? Not yet. It's getting me. It's got me every single time. Dinner ends and the tableware is washed. Holding a quilt, I head back to the living room. Caleb, this couch might be a bit cramped for you.
It's fine. I might not sleep much anyway.
When did you start having trouble sleeping? I've always been jealous of how well you slept.
As a kid, I only worried about being late for school or what to do after driving you mad. It's different now.
He half turns to look at the window. It is completely dark outside. I hope we don't sleep. Yeah! I sit on the couch, suddenly unsure of how to start another conversation. It feels like any topic we pick ends up going in a strange direction.
I like it here, more than Skyhaven.
Well, you grew up here. I like your side profile. Woohoo! Since you like it here, you don't need to sneak back.
Would you let me stay if I came?
He turns and leans against the window, arms crossed, looking at me. Don't make yourself sound like a stray. You're welcome here. It's just that the couch is too small for you. You'll have
Never
to curl
mind.
up.
I was just thinking out loud. Don't take it seriously.
What I mean to say is, come join me on the bed. My bed's big enough. I'm worried you won't feel comfortable.
Okay, I get it.
The conversation falls flat. Not knowing how to continue, I stand up and head to the kitchen. Oh, there's still some apple juice. I'll get some more. Don't just stand there. Ha ha ha. I gotta take a cold shower. His gaze meets mine as we pass, then quickly shifts away before I can grasp its meaning. Is it time? No. I keep getting debated by the transitions, guys. When I return to the living room, Caleb has already settled down on the couch. It's really cold. Here you go. Water quickly condensates on the glass of icy beverage as I hand it. Our fingertips touch and the warmth and coldness clash. Ah! Caleb doesn't let go right away, but pulls me to sit next to him on the couch. So much time has passed. Holding his hand feels unfamiliar to me. A mix of emotions well up as I sit down and slowly pull my hand away from his warm palm. Well, I was hoping to play a game with you before bed, but now I'm even more bored.
Let's chat for a bit. It's been a while since we had a proper chat.
You do know that. I have a lot to share, but I don't want to bother you knowing how busy you are.
Back in college, I used to call you from Skyhaven. But sometimes I could tell you were distracted based on the way you talked.
Why didn't you video call? That way you could have kept an eye on me.
Maybe I didn't want to see the face you'd make just to appease me. A broken object, even when fixed, still shows its cracks.
Oh no! We've done him dirty in college.
They're always there. And when you try to ignore them, that look on your face is impossible to hide.
Oh, he's giving us the sobbing wet puppy eyes again. Not actually talking about the calls back then. Do I still have that look?
Not really. You know how it is. I have fun making a big deal out of something to scare you.
That sounds toxic. Not that I'm complaining. His tone is rather whimsical, but I can't bring myself to laugh. No need to stand alone so far away next time you come over, and let me know you're here.
Do you remember what the lady said today? I saw you were busy evacuating people, so I didn't want to get in the way.
The crowd was gone by 2, and I saw you at 4. So you arrived even earlier than the lady mentioned?
I saw you talking with a colleague. I thought about going over, but...
You just stood there observing us for 2 hours? He's not crazy at all. In the darkness, his laughter sounds clear.
I guess we don't have enough topics for small talk.
Excuses and lies, however, have increased. Oh! Even his breathing sounds heavy when he's not talking.
Who knows?
People regret things they didn't do, but sometimes they regret things they did. After I speak, Caleb stays silent for a while. I'm aware I missed a dialogue. Hold on. The elderly lady we met today, she wasn't with the people who gave her the bracelet, right?
People are full of contradictions. For a long, long time, I've known what I want.
Oh, do you see the glint in his eyes right now? When he looks angry, he's really hot. I think I'm a little bit crazy. Why am I attracted to men when they're sort of mad? Ah! I think I've discovered myself. Something about myself that I don't want to know. Maybe I should unpack this at therapy on Friday. But what if it causes you pain? If you don't get any response, would you still go on?
Do you really think I haven't struggled?
Voice sounds like he's mocking himself or my question. I slowly clench my fist. After a long silence, I hear Caleb sigh.
I'm well aware of what I'm doing. What about you? Are you aware?
Are we arguing right now? It's kind of hot. Ah! The room is so quiet I can hear the bubbles popping in the glass. I look down, pretending to count them. We sit next to each other, close, yet I dare not look into his eyes. Unsure of how to respond, I retreat to my camouflage again. Oh! Still no? Man, when are we going to have our kindled? That night, I can't sleep. Tossing and turning, all I can see is the ceiling when I open my eyes, and when I close them, I see Caleb against the light. Turning in bed, I hear footsteps from the living room. Caleb, you can't sleep either? That's why I said, just invite him to bed. You know you want to do that, girl. Get what you want. I only managed to fall asleep late into the night. No! Sleepover opportunity missed, chat. We're losing! We're losing! When I wake up the next day, my head feels heavy and foggy. Did he disappear? Ah, that would suck. That would suck so much. Slipping out of the bedroom, I find the quilt neatly folded on the living room sofa, yet Caleb is nowhere to be found. Shock and disappointment crash into me like a wave. Man! Caleb, he left without even saying goodbye? I'm feeling my heart sink right now, in real time. The knock at the door sends me running. I hope to see him when I open it. And sure enough, Caleb is there.
I knew you'd be up around this time.
You went for a run? I thought you had left.
I was planning to, but then I remembered I didn't make your breakfast, so I came back.
Ah, hungry.
Not really.
Walks past me to enter the kitchen.
What do you want to eat? I'll make it.
Anything, as long as it's cooked by you. I give a sigh of relief and follow him into the kitchen. Draco, I see that. I'm not reading that out. Did you sleep well last night? I kept hearing your footsteps.
I didn't. It's hard to sleep when I'm tossing and turning over something.
You want to sleep some more?
No need. I'm used to it.
You seem preoccupied.
What about you? Or is it easy to forget about your worries? Have you never lost sleep over someone?
He's taking jabs at me, but I'm like ready to fight back. The feisty girl in me is like, you gonna get it, and then we're gonna have a good time. The sound of running water mixes with his voice. I freeze. Don't freeze, girl! He said, I'm used to it. Has it always been like this? Caleb turns off the faucet and a satisfied smile appears on his face. You know why? Because he's gaslighting! Oh my god, he's gaslighting me in real time. I feel gaslit! Like, you're always like this. I've always been like this? No way. I didn't even grow up with him, but I feel like I did. Oh god.
Silence is the best answer. I guess that's a no.
He's gonna win every single argument we have. I don't think... He's kind of been like that since last night. I know, I didn't even notice! He's been passive-aggressive and I didn't even notice. Is it because he's hot? Probably. He's probably getting away with it because he's hot, but also because... I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit... aloof? Ah! Are we finally getting our kindled? Oh, yes, we are.
Why aren't you full of questions now? Just like before. Why didn't you ask me who kept me up all night?
Because I wish it was me. I don't want you to have so much on my mind whenever you see me.
You say that as if I don't want to end this sooner.
That was the fastest toast I've ever experienced, dude. That was like 10 seconds. I want a toaster that can toast my toast in 10 seconds, dude. Face toast.
Were you avoiding my question? Were you afraid I'd say it was you? Or were you scared I'd say it wasn't you?
Shouldn't you be making breakfast? Focus.
Are you going to help me or
Oh, we getting another one of those furniture kabedons. Not that I'm complaining. His arm is on the cabinet. This is so hot, guys. He's tall as a tree, just lumbering over me, and I don't mind at all. In the previous story, he did this to us against a bookshelf. This is his power move, I think. Oh, soft smile. Yeah, it's his signature.
Soda recipe. 1.5 ounces of apple syrup. Caleb's favorite type. So, you did learn to make it for me after all. I never hear you say you miss me. Should I take this as a sign you do?
Whatever makes you happy. K-drama handhold again?
You didn't sleep well last night either, right?
Wait, how would you know? I was in the room.
For whom?
For...
No rush. Take your time to come up with a reason. But right now, if delicious things aren't eaten in time, they become stale.
What is he saying? He's saying I'm a ripe apple. Take a bite out of me, girl. Oh. Are we gonna indirect kiss? That sounds so stupid, but... So what if we bite the... Ah! Cliffhanger! Do we bite the apple or not? No! Man, I need to calm down. Ah! My mind is reeling right now. If we bit the apple, would he tell us to be his girlfriend? If we didn't bite the apple, would he refrain? I want to know what happens.
I'm well aware of what I'm doing.
Recommend.
What about you? Are you aware?
I'm not aware of anything going on when he's in front of me. Caleb, I think I get it now. Just like the apple we held in our hands, delicious things should be enjoyed in time. If you want to see someone, you should tell them. That's what I always say.
My ride is here. You can head back now.
I put my hands in my coat pockets and nod gently. As he gets into the car, I step forward, closing the door and climb in myself.
What's wrong?
Caleb, let me go to the station with you. He doesn't stop me. This is as close to a long-distance relationship as we'll get in the game, by the way.
You can go back now. Otherwise, you might as well come to Skyhaven with me.
Yeah, I want to. I shake my head and follow him to the hall, watching him buy a ticket and accompanying him to the platform all the way
Why
to the
are you
ticket
following
gate.
me around, just like when I went to college? Are you afraid I'll get lost?
I clutch the spare key in my pocket, hesitating to When will you be visiting Lincoln again? Does your silence mean you don't want to come back anytime soon?
Why do you ask?
If you haven't even thought about it when you'll see me again, then all those things you said aren't really important.
Look, I'm not the type to hold back when I like something. You know, as a kid, I'd finish my favorite snacks immediately. Also, I'd run to buy my favorite models before the store closed.
I'm not catching what you're throwing, bro. I'm really not. We stand face to face. He observes the crowd at the station.
Why
as
would
if
I
trying
want to leave
suppress
this
it in
place? I just know that compared to you, I'm better at acting as if I don't care.
Hesitate, but finally take the warm key out of my pocket. Whoa, snack? Is that us? Then find a way to come back. And don't act like a stray next time. I'll take you in. Oh, we're giving... Ah! Okay. This is a little step. We are giving him the spare key to our place. This is like standard Singaporean relationship. BTO first and get married. Am I right, guys? You said you didn't want to see me because you couldn't stand the look on my face, like the ones I've just seen cracks. If ignoring it... Oh god, I can't read. If ignoring it hurts you, then I won't do it anymore. And if the cracks are always there, then let them be there forever. Next time I see you, I won't ask why you came. Though, don't let not having an excuse stop you from seeing me. In fact, you don't need an excuse to see me. My hand remains where it is. After a moment, Caleb reaches out and takes the
If
key.
you regret this later, I'll call you a coward. Forever.
Probably won't have the chance to call me that. I'm more likely to regret not giving you the key sooner.
You said it.
Caleb smiles and places his hand on my shoulders, turning me around and letting me face the bustling station hall. I watch the electronic screen showing departing trains where crowds alternate between farewells and
Go back
reunions
now.
every day.
Let me watch you leave.
That's what you say when you want to look at your girlfriend's butt. Ah, walk in front of me, please, babe. I'm just gonna take a look at that tush. Sheesh. He places his index finger gently around my cheek, urging me not to turn around.
Don't look back at me. If you do, it'll be more difficult to leave.
Alright, you seem to have a lot of experience in this.
But I'm only good with theories. Because, in actions, I always look back.
Aww. Ah! Card made me feel all sorts of fuzzy feelings. Also, we argued, which was kind of hot. Let's go. This is a really good card. But I will say all the cards I've played so far is good. It's just that this one, I think the Caleb ones especially, they have a certain tension to them that I'm really relishing it right now. So I can't wait to kiss our brother boyfriend next week. We're finally gonna get a kiss in his myth. Ah! Okay. I don't know how many more we can play today. Right now it's 9:35, maybe 1 or 2 more. Okay. Today, Caleb gets to lean on me for a change. We are playing Hidden Waves next.
It's pouring outside. You know, the weather's been unpredictable lately. One minute it's hot, and the next it's cold. And everyone's getting sick. It sucks.
Tell me about it. It's been like that for real here. I thought you were still recovering so you wouldn't have to be able to meet up this time.
But I haven't seen you in forever.
Yeah, we don't hang out much these days. You've been so busy since becoming a hunter. Oh, right. Take care of yourself out there.
Don't worry, I'll come back to Skyhaven when I get the chance. It's already midnight when we left the cafe. I finished catching up with 2 friends I haven't seen in a long time. As the rain falls, I rummage through my bag for an umbrella and my phone.
We had such a great time, and I lost track of time. Not to mention, it's hard to get a taxi around here.
Oh, crap! I quickly see several missed calls from Caleb on my phone screen. Uh-oh. I promised Caleb I'd be home before 12 when I left.
What's wrong?
Can I stay over at your place tonight?
Why? Is there something scary waiting for you at home?
It's probably because I'm home.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, good God. Like, where's my girlfriend, sister? Not knowing when Caleb arrived, I only turn around with unease and I watch as he approaches. His umbrella is already above my head before he's standing right before me.
Skyhaven isn't very safe tonight.
Sure, no problem.
I can drive all
Have a
of you
good lurk.
home.
Thanks, but you don't have to. My apartment is right across the street.
Mine's nearby too. You don't need to trouble yourself.
He's here to pick you up, right? Do you still want to stay over at my place?
No, it's okay.
Then we'll get going now.
I have
see you
some
later.
explaining to do to my friends. I probably did not explain anything to them. As my friends leave, they cast a worried expression my way. Ah! Caleb, I wasn't ignoring your calls on purpose. I was chatting with my friends and didn't notice my phone was ringing.
Yeah, I figured as much. You ordered coffee 3 times. You really were into the conversation and lost track of time.
When did you get here and why didn't you go inside the cafe?
You were laughing up a storm. I didn't want to interrupt.
Seeing how drenched his shoulders are, I feel even more guilty. He must have been standing outside for a long time. You didn't have to pick me up. I could have gone home by myself or just stayed.
You have a home. Here. Besides, Skyhaven isn't as safe as you think it is.
That was kind of aggressive, but I kind of like it. Isn't this place safe with the guards on patrol?
They should consider themselves lucky if they can hold on to their lives.
He leads me to the car. The rain becomes heavier. Its pitter-pattering irritates me for
If
some
I hadn't picked you up, you would have gone to your friend's place, right? Then you'd message me with an apology. Oh, and throw in a cute emoji as the cherry on top. With that done, you'd put your phone away and curl up into a ball to sleep. You wouldn't even dare to check my response.
What are you, my dad?
You'd wait it out and believe I wouldn't be upset. And once I'm away on a mission or something, you would sneak back into the house and pretend nothing happened, right?
You have me all figured out, it seems. He goes through my plan with impeccable accuracy. My face is flushed as I feel I should defend myself. Okay, but...
Get in. It's cold outside.
In this card, yes, because when we visited Skyhaven prior to the story, we ended up staying at his place for a number of weeks for investigation purposes. So we were staying there for a bit. I'm assuming this happened during that time. Inside the car, Caleb switches on the air conditioning, and once it starts moving, I open my mouth. Caleb, I'm an adult. I have stuff to do. And I'm a hunter. I know how to protect myself.
Yeah, there are guards on patrol. But you have no idea how they slack off while on the job. Especially when no one's looking.
Right, only you are the epitome of dedication and hard work, Colonel. Annoyed, I say these words before looking out the car window. A cool sensation hits my face as Caleb's finger touches the area below my eye. Confused by the unexpected touch, I turn my head.
I thought you were crying.
I'm not. Besides, this isn't the first time we've argued.
Then don't fall asleep in the car.
Why should I listen to you?
Sleep can make memories more intense before bedtime. And right now, I'm Caleb the Loathsome.
I actually really like that line. I think it's super cute. I'm saving that. Oh, that means you'll end up as Caleb, the annoying lord who deserves to be hated when I wake up. What happened this time? He uses the turn signal without really answering my question.
The fleet's still keeping things under wraps. But it'll be on the news tomorrow.
Guess it was something unusual. That explains it. If nothing happened, you wouldn't be acting weird, right?
You think I've been acting weird?
Think whatever you want. I lean back against the seat. As I watch the scenery outside glide past me, my eyelids grow heavier and heavier. But yeah, it's true. He is very on edge about her safety because he knows about stuff that happened.
It was in ruins before, which means it can be destroyed again.
I'm just here going, shh, me. Edging! Caleb's voice, hard to make out, reaches.
A ruined world doesn't deserve you.
I'm so sleepy though. Shh, me. I wake up. Sunlight streams in through the partially closed curtains.
Good morning!
Already a new day? Memories flood my mind as I recall everything that happened after Caleb picked me up last night. He told me to check the news today. I immediately grabbed my phone. There's a headline about the tragic death of a fleet officer who was attacked by a wanderer while on his way home. So that's why Caleb was in a rush to take me home. Was I too mean to him last night?
How may I help you?
Can you apologize to Caleb for me?
I'm sorry. I don't understand what the command is.
Why hasn't anyone developed an AI that can apologize to other people? We didn't input the right prompts. I get out of bed and after freshening up, I knock on the door to Caleb's room. I don't get a response. We go out?
I am currently checking Caleb's movement log for today. Caleb hasn't gone out yet.
He's still in his room? Caleb, are you there? Just as I'm about to knock again, my phone suddenly buzzes. I'm home, not feeling well, so I'm gonna rest. Mom, are you sick? Not my PFP being me and Xavier. It's just a fever. I'll be fine after sleep. What's your temperature? Open the door and let me look at you. I'm fine, don't worry. Bye. I turned the doorknob only to find out the door's locked. Caleb, you don't have to hide because of a fever. Why did you lock the door? I don't hear any noise coming from inside his room. Caleb, are you still mad at me? I want to apologize, but we need to talk face to face. Open the door so you can see how sincere I am. It's then that I hear Caleb's voice.
I'm not mad, and you don't need to apologize.
I've never heard him sound so exhausted before. It's as if he's been drained of all his strength. Concerned, I knock on the door again. Caleb, open the door! I haven't finished reading a book. I almost forgot. I left it in your room. There are rustling sounds on the other side of the door. He lies through his teeth to get his way, so nothing wrong with us doing that. He looks so angry! As soon as he opens the door, I try to squeeze in through the gap. However, Caleb stands in the way. He pushes me out while shoving a book into my hand.
Take it and stop knocking, Pipsqueak.
Oh, so I did have a book in there. As I approach him, I immediately sense the heat that's radiating from his body. However, he swiftly grabs my hand when I try to touch his forehead. Did you get sick because you waited for me outside in the cafe and got caught in the rain?
Don't blame yourself. And it has nothing to do with you. I've taken some medicine. I'll be fine.
At least don't lock the door. Let me see if I can take care of you.
Have you ever seen me be defeated by something as small as this? I can handle it. Don't you have your own stuff to do? Focus on that.
Caleb! I make another desperate attempt to push past Caleb and enter the bedroom, but the door closes right in front of me. Let's see how long you can keep up this tough guy act. Now it's time for us to wait on him. Ooh. I've been racking my brain since noon. I come up with countless excuses to convince Caleb to unlock the door, but it's all in vain. Night falls in the blink of an eye. Carrying some food back home, I head to the kitchen. I'm gonna cook a meal for him. For some reason, a heaviness lingers in my heart. Cold water rushes down my hand, and I realize that this experience is somewhat unfamiliar to me. Caleb is staying at home while I take care of things around the house. And when I turned on the faucet, his hand would usually reach out and pull me away from the table. Holding a tray with a bowl of porridge, I make my way to Caleb's room. Unsurprisingly, the door is still locked. Standing before the door, I gently knock on it. Caleb, I made you some food. No noise comes from the other side of the door. I got scratched by a stray cat while I was outside earlier. It hurts. Can you open the door and help me check it?
I'm pretty sure you said stray cats always welcomed you with open paws. Remember to review your past lies before you tell a new one next time.
Using a lot more force, I knock on the door again and again. If I had a fever and locked myself in my room, you would already have kicked the door open. Why can't I do the same thing for you? Caleb, you're the epitome of double standards in Skyhaven. I will see you today. I'll just pick the lock if you keep the door shut. Into the deep.
Here's a friendly reminder. When you're asking for help, you should gently approach them.
The heavy door quietly stands before me, as if it will never open. Caleb, what are you afraid of? The dark corridor, I crouch down and place my hand on the door between. In the silence, a soft click reaches. I quickly stand up and turn the doorknob. The door opens. Caleb lies down on the bed. He speaks in a hoarse and resigned manner.
I told you, I'm fine. I wasn't lying.
But you kept yourself locked inside. I'm worried about you. Chuckle tinged in self-mockery.
How can I keep up the tough guy act if I let you see me like this?
Idiot, do you really have the energy to joke when you sound like that? Sit down on the edge of the bed. Caleb turns over, but he's facing away from me. I reach out and touch his forehead. Welcome. You're still hot. He's always been hot, girl. Okay, I need to stop. It's the fever or something. If only you hadn't picked me up last night.
I already said it has nothing to do with you. I got sick because I was overworked and didn't get enough rest.
Alright, tough guy. If you say so. First things first, eat this porridge. I also have meds for your fever. Where's the thermometer? Let me check your temperature.
While I'm kinda used to you being bossy, I don't feel like playing along.
Take his temperature. 39.2? You have a fever. Right now, you have no choice but to...
It was better this morning. I feel like a champ right now.
You're a champ at acting tough, I'll give you that.
When have I ever lied to you?
His voice is deeper, and for a moment I don't know how to respond. Instead of saying something, I move the pillow to let him sort of sit up in bed. Holding the bowl, I stir the porridge that's still hot.
You can't think of anything.
Because there's a lot I could say, and by the time I'm done, the porridge would have gotten cold.
When I went to Skyhaven for college, I promised to call you every week. Have I ever gone back on my word?
My head lowered, I continued stirring.
When we were kids, I'd get anything for you so long as you asked for it. Was there ever an exception?
Enough of this small talk, Caleb. You said you'd never hurt me.
Do you feel like everything I do is supposed to hurt you?
Your inability to believe I can protect myself hurts me. Also, locking yourself in your room and not letting me see you when you're sick is hurting yourself, which indirectly hurts me. Why aren't you saying anything? If you think I'm wrong, you're free to correct me. He's still silent like a fragile snail as it retreats into its protective shell. I hold out the bowl of porridge for him. Eat. If you don't finish it by today, I'll bug you again tomorrow.
You really enjoy taking care of sick people, huh?
Points at the bowl.
Give it to me.
Real time? Why do they keep debating me like that? Caleb finishes the porridge and takes his... I remain by his side and watch over him until the moon rises. Drowsiness washes over me. Struggling to stay awake, I prop my chin up on his head. On my hand. On his head.
Tired?
A little. I'll return to my room once your fever is gone down.
You can take a nap here.
Stop rubbing my eyes once you say that. With my eyes half closed, I see he's making space for me on the bed. Scoot over some more.
Do you also want more of the blanket?
Wrapping the blanket around me, I drape my arm over Caleb to ensure he's still covered. I want more of the pillow, too.
You're demanding so much from a pitiful sick person. Use my arm instead.
I rest my head on his right arm while Caleb leans against the headboard. He gazes down
I
at me.
barely remember the last time I looked at you like this.
How come I don't remember?
You were sleeping. You even drooled, you know. I couldn't help but wonder what tasty food was in your dreams.
We're cuddling. It's so sweet. Caleb, I think you'll look super handsome when you're quiet. Why don't you try shutting up for once?
Sure.
Finally, a faint smile appears on his face. He moves out my hair as his gaze finds its way back to me. Feeling slightly awkward, I look away from his face. Instead, I focus on his slender neck until I see a silver chain. The necklace I gave him securely hangs from his neck and touches his chest. Oh. I feel like I need to wear my glasses for this. We're being so domestic right now. Before me lies Caleb, the person I can't be any more familiar with, yet sometimes he still feels like a stranger.
Hey, I have to tell you something.
I avoid his gaze as if I was caught red-handed. I'm listening.
Let's make up.
What do you mean?
We fought last night. Don't tell me you already forgot.
I didn't, but...
Then we should patch things up like we always do after every argument.
You haven't told me why you refused to let me in and why you changed your mind. You're scared, right? You're afraid I'll see your weakness? Oh no. He's so sick.
You want to see my weakness? Well, now you have.
Do you have a fever when your ears are red?
Let's go with that.
I think your fever's gone now.
You still want to confirm it? You're even copying what I do when you're sick?
Aww. Is that how he takes care of us? Caleb, what can I do to make you feel better?
When you were sick, you never wanted to be alone. You made me sing for you. Then you'd complain, say I sucked, and cover my mouth.
Really? Then I'll sing for you. Is that okay? Ah! Okay. I don't know what to sing. Rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetops. When... Oh, okay. Oh, we could just do that. All right. Was it bad?
Not at all.
Would have been cool. I know. I'm too flustered for this, guys. I'm sorry. I know I sing on stream, but not today. Caleb, you're still messing around. You're not letting me see your weakness.
Don't go.
Never kept anything from you. Anything from you. Nothing
I
kept me
can't
said
have
about
any
you, though.
weaknesses. Then you'll feel safe relying on me.
But I don't want to stand beside you. Behind you, I want to stand by your side. I'm mixing up all my words. I'm so sorry. If you want to see his weakness, you need to look in a mirror. Wow, that's
Do
true,
you
though.
feel it? This is my weakness. She's here.
Oh, you were spot on, Jacob. Oh.
For a long time, she's been here.
Aw, wait, this is such a cute scene. They're just nuzzled up. Ah. I want more of that, please. I want more of that, please. That was so good. Time slips away unnoticed. Only when the moonlight casts a soft glow on the wall above the bed does Caleb break the
We're
spell.
good now?
Caleb, I think I understand how you felt when you picked me up last night. Can you forgive me?
Of course. I'm pretty sure it's a fever anyway. I'll be good as new in no time. I'm afraid that if you see me at my lowest, you won't believe I can always protect you. Come a little closer.
Move towards him and smooth out the wrinkles on his clothes. Arguing at dawn and making up before nighttime. Caleb and I don't hold grudges overnight.
You shouldn't forgive me so easily, or else I'll want to keep testing your limits.
Please do! Suddenly, the arms around me tighten their grip. I almost want to free myself, yet as soon as he senses this, he holds me even tighter. He refuses to let me go. A lot of people say the knife that hurts the most isn't wielded by your enemies. The people closest to you have it. We're the closest people to each other, right? We never hurt each other.
Are you afraid I'll hurt you?
You think you can hurt me like this?
You're right. It turns out a simple illness can easily knock me off my feet. Speaking of which, whenever you were sick as a kid, you'd use that as an opportunity to make me fulfill one of your requests.
Is it time for us to do a favor for him? An adult favor? Alright, enough. I cup his cheek to offer him solace. Caleb's an adult now, I can also do that. Caleb holds my hand that's pressed against his cheek. The warmth of his palm flows through. Thinks for a moment before speaking slowly.
I want you to stay here. Stay with me.
Like in
Please.
Skyhaven?
Spend the next 100 years with me.
Look up at him only to see his brows appear restrained. 100 years? Right here?
Lincoln or Skyhaven, it doesn't matter. It can be anywhere so long as you're by my side.
But I might not live 100 years.
Don't you always say I'm in great shape? You'll be around for however many years I'm alive and kicking.
But we're not the same person.
True. We're not. Cat got your tongue? Do you think my request is too much?
Caleb, 100 years is too long. I can't promise you that. Not yet. If a person makes a promise and then breaks it, well, that's the cruelest thing.
It's okay if you can't give me an answer right now. But for you, I'll do it. You won't stand behind me. I'll let you stand by my side.
Oh. Relationship progress. Let's go. Oh, I really like that card. The little, like... The little cuddle was so cute. Ah! Man, I'm such a sucker for this man, for real. Ah! How many cards did we go through? I think that was only... Was that 3? That means every card that we played was maybe about 30 minutes or so, because it's almost 2 hours already. I spent about half an hour yapping. Sorry about that. But we've definitely caught up a lot. This one is the new one that I haven't gotten. But Painful Signal, Tainted Cuts, I know these are gonna take a while longer. Maybe Painful Signal is about half an hour, and then Tainted Cuts is about an hour long. So we'll probably leave this for another stream. Myth is also gonna be at least an hour long. But man, of all the cards we played today, if you guys have been in here for the whole time, which ones did you like? We played Endless Summer, where we had a little sleepover at the store, which was nice. And then we played Hidden Ways, where he was sick. And then we also played Exclusive Aftertaste, which was where we argued a little bit, and it got a little bit heated. It seems like in 2 out of 3 of the cards we've argued with him, but it really does create a nice tension moments, which I like once they, you know, overcome it. It feels so real, dude. I was fully immersed, chat, for real. I liked all of them because he was so happy the whole time. Aww. Thank you for enjoying my enthusiasm for the game. I really do love this. Oh, we
You'll
got a
be out
call.
of town for a few days?
No, what makes you say that?
I see you have a flight log on your desk.
Oh, that. Now that you've seen it, why don't you open it up and take a look?
It's empty. You haven't written in it yet?
I haven't used a flight log. With you, to be exact. I didn't know you could use...
I didn't know you could
Oh.
use these things with another person. Isn't it up to the flight crew to fill them out?
Why bother anyone else when we've already got a pilot in the house?
There aren't any passenger seats in a fighter jet.
You're right, but if there were, I wouldn't have waited until now to ask you to fill out the
If
log.
passengers were allowed on fighter jets, you'd be the first one I'd invite into mine. Anyway, what do you want me to write?
There's space for passengers to leave a message and the flight crew can respond to it. In other words, there's space for both of us. It's perfect.
This sounds a lot like the message board we had at home when we were young, Pipsqueak. I still remember what you liked to write on it. I was the first one home. I'm better than Caleb. And Caleb's an annoying meanie. His punishment should be washing dishes for a week. Stuff like that.
It's a shame we didn't keep the things we wrote back then. Otherwise, there would have been enough for your masterpiece to fill up a whole
But it's
volume.
never too late to start recording it now. Today we have clear weather. Winds at 9 kilometers per hour. Cruising altitude.
I could sleep to this voice. That's enough. You can stop there. Don't spoil it just yet. I'll read it when I'm home.
When will you be back?
In 2 hours.
That's more than enough.
Enough of what?
It's more than enough time for me to fill up the precious first page while I'm waiting for you to return home.
Aww. You said there was something. Okay. Ah, man, that was so fun. I'm so glad I got to catch up on so many cards with you. I was guilt tripped by a puppy pleading look. Aw, so cute! Aw, poor thing. You should feed it a little bit of food. I don't know if we'll be able to level up cute cards. Oh, this is already... we only need 2 more. I guess we can... Right. What can I say? I love this game. I'm gonna level up more of his cards so that I can, so that we can unlock more moments with him. He's so cute, right, Arrows? I love it. Caleb is truly one of my favorites.
You've been.
Okay, let's see how he looks. What is this outfit? Okay. So I want to see what he looks like in other outfits. I haven't really explored his wardrobe that much. Ah, the uniforms look so good on him though. Oh, I really like this one. And I really like this one too. Refined, casual. This looks more like something he would wear at home though. Oh. Oh, he has... Ah, I didn't know they had all these different fits. Dang! I really like this one, but I'm not. Oh, the headband looks good on him too. Ah! Man, I haven't really taken many pictures with Caleb. I feel like we should though. I want to give him fluffy ears. No need for earring. What's on his face? Ah, the monocle. Okay. It would look even more convincing if my ears were covered. True! Like mine. I don't have ears on my model. We're just gonna go through some of the interactions with him and then maybe take photos.
Go ahead. I'm all ears.
Yeah, you have 4 for me today. 4 ears. Have a quick chat with... I'm happy!
Can you tell me about it now?
I'm happy because it involves people. And I hung out with my friends.
Sharing happiness is like unwrapping a gift. The process is what makes your heart race.
I had a blast today.
Looks like you had a great time. Was it with the friend you mentioned?
Oh, what was that subtle Heading on. Okay, I gotta go.
We've almost lost track of time talking. At this point, let's just stay and chat until dawn.
I would, but I have work tomorrow for real, for real. And I gotta eat dinner too. Ah, he looks so good. Okay. I'm gonna also allow the rest to. But for now, let's have here. I don't think I've seen his gift one.
Intercepted. You can't fly without the Colonel's permission. Your punishment? How about this? You must miss me more with each passing day.
Okay, I can do that. Oh, are they so perfect? Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here. I think I've pretty much done all the interactions, have I? Quality time, all this. No. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. It was so fun catching up on Caleb's cards. But now I need to go and eat dinner and go back to reality. I feel like every time I stream, it's sort of like a little escape from reality, you know? Just not having to do my work. I mean, I have to do my work, but I'm not doing my work, like, at the moment. Hey, Nathan! Welcome in! Wait! I'm waiting! What's up? Wait, I'm holding... cute model! Thank you! That's really sweet of you. I have a couple of models, actually. I think one of the cutest ones... This one is my main one at the moment, but one of the cutest ones is when I turn into a bunny. I have a few really, really cute ones, so if you come and tune in for future stuff, then you can definitely catch them at some point. I was so happy I was early today. Yeah, Theo, thank you so much for being first today. You're amazing. Especially from getting first, exactly. Okay, so a few things to announce before we head off for the night. Thank you for joining me for the past 2 hours. I hope you had fun going to the cards with me. I was certainly having a blast, and I need to take a cold shower now. But I am having an outfit design contest. If you think that there's a fit that's really cute on me, if you're an artist, or if you can do a little bit of sketching, doodling, then you can... In fact, there's the bases that are provided also, so it doesn't have to be super polished. I just want to see your design. So you can check out that, and we also announced the Vito...
I guess I lost our staring contest again.
We're also doing our Vito fan art contest, which will be happening until May 11th. So go check out the details there. There's prizes to be won for all these contests that are ongoing. And don't forget to also follow me on my other socials. Yes. Hi, Zanko, welcome in. Oh no, why are people coming in as I'm about to end? I'm so sad. I feel like full-time streamers, they usually go for at least 6 to 8 hours a day. But I am not a full-time streamer. I, in fact, work a full-time job. But yeah, I know you're ending already. Okay, was I just reminding you to follow? It's my honor to be your streamer today, and I hope that you were entertained. I followed so I can be here next time. I can't wait to see you again. And for those who are new here or who have tuned in today, welcome. My name is Himetoki. I'm a bunny princess VTuber who is also a content creator for Love and Deepspace. So you'll see me play this maybe every week. Next week, we're definitely playing this again on Wednesday because I'm going to be pulling for Caleb's banner, and I'm very, very excited for that. So I hope you guys will tune in just to enjoy the content, enjoy the cards, and enjoy my presence if you enjoyed yourself today. I said enjoy like 50 times in that sentence. But yeah, Love and Deepspace is gonna be next week. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be streaming Repo with some friends, and I'm gonna make the thumbnail tonight. Whoops, very busy girl. And then on Saturday, I'm also streaming. What am I streaming though? Your girl has forgotten. Hold on, let me just summon my stream schedule real quick. Oh, here it is. Okay, sorry for the flashbang. But yeah, so today, Love and Deepspace at 8 o'clock. Same time tomorrow, I'm gonna be playing Repo for the first time with some friends. I might start a bit earlier to play the tutorial because I've never played it before. And then on Saturday, I'm having Monster Hunter Wilds open lobbies, so you can come in and hunt some mons with us if you want. Yeah. I hope to see you over the next 2 streams this week. Unfortunately, I have been very, very busy the past couple weeks, and I'm gonna be busy until May because of the event. But I'll do my best to at least be actively streaming over the week and at least catch you for these precious 2 hours that we have every weekend and Saturday. Alrighty, mwah! I'll see you guys again next time, and now I have to look for someone to raid. I realized I didn't look for someone to raid. I was sniping another last streamer for fun. Hey! Let's go. I'm so happy that this game has such a community here in Singapore, because I feel like, okay, it's probably just me, but when I was younger and I played Otome, I felt like there weren't really a lot of people who played it to make a full community out of it. Mystic Messenger was really popular, but I feel like I didn't see as much hype about it as I do for this game. And when I look at the statistics and how many downloads there are, there's a clear reason why. But yeah, thank you for joining me, even if it's not really your usual thing. I'm super happy that you were here today, and I can't wait to catch you again one of these days. No worries, just take care of yourself. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to see where should we go. I don't think we're gonna be I don't think I'm gonna be raiding another lad streamer. We might go do Repo instead, since that's what I'm gonna be playing tomorrow, and I wanna kinda get a preview of what we're doing. So let me see if anyone I know is playing Repo at the moment. What can I expect from Repo? I have no idea. But I guess we will figure it out, maybe. I haven't been able to read back a friend of mine, and she's playing Repo right now. Guys, we're going over to Reese Cups, who is a lovely VTuber friend of mine. He has popped in a couple times and raided me a couple times, but usually I stream a bit later than her when it comes to this. But it seems like she's staying up today.
These documents, and you're nodding off. I guess we're
Yes,
busy
I'm
with our own
streaming,
important
Caleb.
tasks.
Thanks for the fun stream. Thank you, Ruka, for being on YouTube. Thank you, everybody who lurked on YouTube as well to help me accumulate the watch hours. We are 1/3 the way there, and I'm super excited to see what we can do if we get YouTube partner by this year. It's gonna be a long journey for me as someone who doesn't do a lot of videos on YouTube, but I look forward to making more content when I can. My time is already very taken up by a lot of stuff, unfortunately. But perhaps with more resources, I'll be able to do a bit more.
I'm reviewing these documents, and you're nodding off. I
Okay,
guess we're
we're
busy
gonna
with our
read
own
Reese
important
Cups,
tasks.
and I think you guys are gonna have a real fun time with her. She's very chaotic and very fun to be around. Go wish the baby girl all the best, and I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Play Repo for myself as well. Bye bye. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in 24. No, not 24 hours. 22 hours. Yeah. Bye bye, 皆さん。じゃあね、またね。Oh, by the way, I graduated from my first semester of Japanese basic lessons, so now I'm slightly better. More to come. Bye bye.